And we're live. Hello and welcome to yet another show for Task Men, where I have the pleasure of being joined by, we have the pleasure of being joined by some of these guys. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Could do. Who's going to go first?
Yeah, my name is Hugh Wizzy. You can find me on Twitter at Hugh Wizzy or on YouTube, youtube.com/Hugh Wizzy.
My name is George, and my Twitter username is at Mr. George Benson, and my YouTube channel is probably one of the most ridiculous YouTube names you could ever think of. Herder of Buffalo. Don't ask where it came from. I don't even know. So.
My name is Danny Karbastian. You can find me on Twitter at @dkarbastian. Very, very creative.
My name is Cheeky Sport Joe, and I run a YouTube channel with my mates and my other mate who's called Cheeky Sport Dave, and he's not with us, and we make sure we mess around with professional footballers all day long. And you can find us on youtube.com/Cheeky Sport.
Yes.
Awesome. It's a pleasure to have everyone here. We will, for those of you in the comments that are probably wondering already, we will have Andy on later. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing right now, but
I told you, mate, he's making a bread sandwich.
pretty much. What are your guys' predictions for the game?
Ooh. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Barcelona are going to win it 3-2.
Ooh. I was going Barcelona 2-1.
I say Barcelona 2-1 as well.
No one has any faith in Bayern Munich. Amazing.
It's not that. It's Suarez, man. He is just.
He's a different class right now.
Yeah, and to think, Messi's always at a certain level anyway, isn't he? So you're guaranteed to get some type of performance from him. You've got the likes of Neymar who can sometimes turn up. But then you've got Suarez in this form. I mean, come on. Undeniable.
Yeah, it's pretty frightening what Barcelona are afforded. Like, if a lot of teams, if one of their star guys isn't performing up to task, then the whole team kind of suffers. And Barcelona, if Messi's not doing it, then Suarez is. If Suarez not doing it, Neymar can be doing it, and Iniesta can be doing it. All these guys can. It's pretty frightening. And having those three up front together is just absurd.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you guys think that Barcelona are going to progress from this round?
Oh.
If anyone can beat Bayern, Barcelona is definitely Pep.
True, yeah. I think if there's any manager who's going to have a chance of beating them, I think it will be Guardiola. It's just their injuries, man. Like, if they had a full-strength team, I wouldn't be able to call it at all. Like, if Robin and Ribery were playing, I literally wouldn't even want to give a prediction because I know for a fact it would be the other way around.
George, is Ribery the same as he was a few years ago, though?
Again, I don't think he is. I think since, was it the Euros in which he, or the World Cup, which there was one major tournament for France, he was just, like, phenomenal. And since then, and probably since the Champions League final against Chelsea, I don't think he's been as good.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I still think he's got that in him to change a game. Whereas you look at their team now, and there's not as many players that you'd say could have that impact that, say, a Suarez, a Messi, or a Neymar could have.
Yeah.
I think if Bayern had a full-strength team, I think they'd definitely win over two legs. Now we'll see. I think Barcelona 2-1 this game, and then Bayern Munich to turn it around next time with Lewandowski. Well, actually, Lewandowski's starting today, isn't he? But Lewandowski on full fitness for next time round.
Do you reckon he'll be the game changer?
Well, a fully fit Lewandowski. Thomas Muller's probably their best player. So I don't think they'll miss him. Well, you know what I mean, not miss him, but not having him at full strength isn't like not having Muller at full strength. But
yeah, I love Muller. I think Muller's brilliant.
Yeah, he's very intelligent. And to think he's what, 24, 25?
Is he really that young?
Yeah, he's not old.
Wow.
No, he plays with old. What did I say? Old head on his shoulders. He's a very young lad.
Yeah,
He's quite an interesting player because he's not especially like brilliant at anything, or there's nothing like stand out, especially in his like physique that makes him like.
Yeah.
You know, like Messi's got the low centre of gravity and the agility.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that really stands out for him, but the way he can pull it off is just unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely. Totally agree.
Like that move there, how the hell he kept the ball, I don't know.
It's like he's technically sound. He's very good technically, and he plays with his head. Very intelligent.
He gets big goals too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Big moment player.
Oh, PK, mate, thinking about your missus.
Ooh.
Right, so we haven't mentioned the comments yet. Oh,
sorry.
No,
sorry, Joe, what did you say?
Go for it, don't worry.
I was going to say, I want to know if I'm behind you guys or not in terms of...
Yeah, we usually do like a minute count. What's everyone on?
6 minutes 52.
Oh, God.
I'm about 5 seconds or 10 seconds back.
I'm like 6 minutes and 4 seconds.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's all part of the fun. We haven't referenced anyone in the comments yet. The whole point of Two Odd Men is to interact with you guys. So if you have anything you want to ask at all, a few of us are very interesting people. In particular, Danny today is a very interesting person, as is everyone else.
Just today.
So ask away. Just today. Do you want to talk about Fury 90 at all?
What's that?
Do you want to talk about Fury 90 at all?
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, you can talk about it a little if you want. You've been playing it. I don't need to toot our own horns if you've enjoyed it. Basically, my co-founder and I, who represented players for a very, very long time, we came together and started a startup a couple years back where we're making a daily fantasy game, basically, where we're actually getting some of the biggest players in the world involved. Is something happening?
Oh.
I don't want to say. I don't want to ruin it. Sorry. Keep going.
No. So basically, we're getting like some of the biggest pros involved to be able to play fantasy on a daily basis, where they're challenging their fan bases. You'll be able to chat with them, kind of join clubs with them as well, and it's it's a kind of a new wave of fantasy. A lot of people that play fantasy now like get bored of it after a couple weeks just because they might go on a couple games where they lose or they forget about it. And this is a way to just engage daily and also engage with some of your biggest heroes in the game, basically. So yeah, we're building it right now, and we're only live in Mexico, and a couple other countries, but we should be out in England and the US quite soon too.
Cool.
Awesome. How do people get their hands on it?
Well, right now we're only on Android, so if you are on Android, you can right now there's a holder app depending on what country you're in. There's a holder app and you can sign in. If you download Fury 90 in the Google Play Store, you can reserve your team name and we'll let you in immediately right now if you'd like to beta test. So just reserve your team name and we can get in touch with you quite quickly and get you in if you'd like to.
Awesome. It's been a great app so far.
Thank you.
I've just quick comment. It says La Liga bans all games from TV starting May the 16th. That can't be true, surely.
What did you say?
Alejandro Ortiz in the comments says La Liga bans all games from TV starting May 16th. Thoughts? That's not right, is it?
Really? I thought the TV news in Spain was that they're redistributing it now instead of having the Real Madrid-Barcelona duopoly.
Oh, it's a tackle.
Is Hugh Wizzy's hair OP? Wonderful.
See, that's the frightening thing about Barcelona, isn't it? Rakitic is just dribbling, great tackle, then Messi picks it up, passes to Suarez, and Neymar's wide open on the left as well.
There we go. Ooh. But Bayern is so well set up, though. They obviously Barcelona. To me, they've got more attacking threat with the lineups that are both out there. But Pep knows that squad better than anyone in the world. Yeah. And I mean, barring Neymar, who offers them something different, with the way that they're approaching Messi, it looks like Schweinsteiger and Lahm come across immediately as soon as he's got the ball. So it's kind of down to Neymar and Suarez to do something on their own. And so far, Bayern look as dangerous on the break.
Yeah, Thiago made a good run.
Thiago,
Yeah.
it's good to see him back as well.
Thiago's got to be Barcelona's biggest mistake in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Like, letting him go, terrible. The clear replacement to Xavi, even Iniesta, you know?
He's been so good this season as well, mainly, hasn't he? For Bayern.
Yeah, he's a wonderful player.
He's onside. He's on.
But what
He's on. Go on, Louis. Don't score. Yes, Neuer.
Oh,
Come on.
oh, wow, that is huge. What a save.
Sorry, Joel. I think I've just ruined your next 20 seconds.
No, go for it.
No,
Make
ruined my
the
next
reactions as live as possible.
Oh, wow.
This is a game, though.
Q, are you delayed too? We must be watching the same stream, right?
Yeah, I'm watching it on Fox Sports 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you're like probably 5 seconds back from them as well, right?
Yeah, I must be. I'm on like 11:45 right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really like 50 seconds behind you guys.
I'll try and hold any reactions down. I can't promise anything though.
Yeah. I know. Suarez.
I think it's hilarious listening to someone react to it after you've just done it. Brilliant. Oh! Lewandowski, mate. If you didn't have a mask on there, it wouldn't have deflected it out.
Wow.
I don't understand how Messi wins headers, like, at all.
Yeah,
It just shouldn't be allowed.
it's true.
You've got to be scoring that. You've got to score that.
Who was that? Suarez or Lewandowski?
Yeah, Suarez.
Yeah, I think he's definite.
It will be interesting to see Bayern Munich playing a match where they don't have as much possession. How do they handle it?
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty similar. I don't think they dominate possession for possession's sake. I think they're smart than that. I think they're trying to work it in specific areas. So if you starve Bayern of possession, like it removes a tool from their feather from their cap. That's the phrase. But I'm not sure it like eliminates their whole game plan.
We will see.
We will.
We will see indeed. I just want to see an El Clasico final.
I really want a Bayern Real Madrid final. There's just so many Clásicos.
To be fair, even if Juventus were to go through, which isn't like a foregone conclusion that they will or they won't, but I think all four of these teams deserve to be there. Like, I think I made a comment on Twitter a few weeks back saying like how far behind the English clubs were to even Juventus as well, and everyone disagreed, saying obviously no, like if Chelsea, even Arsenal, Man City, or Liverpool, or well, not Liverpool. No disrespect to Liverpool, but I don't think they would have done. If any of the other three teams in England would have played them, they'd have beaten Juventus, and I didn't agree. Oh!
Oh!
I love this. It's bloody brilliant. No, how has he missed that though? Oh.
Yeah, it's getting to the stage where it's like, now how have you not scored again?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Barcelona should be 2 up.
He's got a leg in the way there. Who was that?
I think it was Lahm.
I'm not sure yet if Luis Enrique is a top manager, regardless of what happens.
It wasn't long ago that everyone wanted him sacked.
Yeah.
After the loss to Real Sociedad.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know. It takes a lot to convince me when you have Suarez, Messi, and Neymar up front. I'm pretty sure I could have managed him as well.
I felt exactly the same with Guardiola as well. I thought, how can anyone say he's like the best or one of the best if you haven't? If every time you've managed a club, you have had like 3 or 4 of the world's top 10 players in your team at one time.
Yeah.
Makes it difficult
I think that's it's. I mean, from a managerial standpoint, though, that's a pretty hard thing to do on its own as well. When you're dealing with all the personalities too. I mean, that's
true.
That's its own animal as well to keep everybody happy and still to continue to play at a top level throughout the season. I mean, yeah, it's easy to say like he took over Barcelona and then took over Bayern Munich like after they won the treble. So you're given like these ridiculous teams to manage, but dealing with these guys, isn't the easiest thing in the world either.
Yeah.
No,
And George, just to add as well, when Pep went to Barca, he actually took them to a completely new level that they had never been on before. So
yeah, that's true. Oh, Neymar's just almost got a stud to the face. He's falling over.
Was that long with that overhead clearance?
Yeah. I'll never forget the moment. I remember hearing Philipp Lahm's name when he scored that goal against Costa Rica.
The long shot.
Yeah. It was like that. Well, that game in general was just ridiculous, wasn't it? There were so many good goals. It was like Paulo, what was his name? The Costa Rica player. The striker.
Paulo One-Chop.
I think it was him, yeah. He scored twice. Oh, oh, oh. Oh! How's he missed?
George, what's happened?
Oh no
Oh
way!
my God.
Oh wow! You cannot be serious. Oh, he's got the mask is too big. There's something blocking his peripheral vision. There's no way. This is one of the world's best strikers from 6 yards out.
Wow.
Oh my
wow.
God.
Wow.
That is shocking. Oh, Robert.
Look at Muller. Muller, the work he's just done there is just phenomenal, right?
Hey.
He's put it on a plate.
Oh.
Where's Mikel when you need him? He just scored.
Wow.
Robert Lewandowski. Where do we rate him as one of the world's best strikers?
you guys are gonna have to give me like a Fox link or something like that because I haven't even got to the point you're talking about here. I'm just there like, huh?
I still know. Well, it'll be like the moment you say that next time. It'll be goal. Oh.
Just something in the Google Plus chat, Joel.
Yeah, it should
Right,
be better.
let's take some more comments. Has everyone posted the link out on Twitter?
I have.
Yes.
Get everyone coming together. Where is Andy? Says Sweatband Gamer. He's coming. He's coming a little later.
Hugh, can you message me your streaming link, please?
Sorry, what was that?
Can you message me your streaming link, your Fox link?
I'm watching it on TV, man. I'm in America.
Ah, I'm watching on Sky Go.
Suarez better now than he was at Liverpool. Thoughts from Cressy?
Nah.
For me, personally, I would say he's probably grown in confidence after the season that he had at Liverpool, but I don't. Oh!
Sorry, I'm just gonna shut up.
Oh! Sorry.
Oh my. Crap.
Yeah, I mean, he had such an incredible season, and you can see now how dependent Liverpool were on him. That I think it will probably take to see what Barcelona achieved this season to actually compare his achievements. But I'd say confident strikers are all about confidence, aren't they? So there's no doubt in my mind that having done what he did with Liverpool and knowing the power position that he put himself in by the end of the season, that and with the 40 odd goals that he scored, it's like he's going to be on cloud 9 as a striker. So yeah, it's quite possible that he's a better player. I'm not sure.
I would say for sure he's probably a more well-rounded player now. I mean, the roles that he used at Liverpool, he was the main guy and was scoring every single week, scoring multiple times a week, and now he's gone into a team that has other superstars that are just as big, if not bigger, than he is. and having to deal with that and playing a new role in a team is always something that kind of grows you as a player. So I think I'd say he's probably more well-rounded
Messi,
now.
sit down. Oh my! How does he do that?
Oh.
I just don't understand how anyone's footwork can be so neat, especially against Xabi Alonso, Thiago, Schweinsteiger. These players are some of the best.
It's just
tacklers.
and just like when you're defending him too, though, it's like just because it's Messi, you don't want to stab, so he's afforded just a little bit more time to just do what he kind of wants to do.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you're too afraid to do anything. The moment you commit yourself, it's over.
Hmm.
That's a great point. It's almost harder to defend against him because you don't want to defend against him because it's so hard to defend against him.
Yeah, you just end up basically like shuffling your feet and doing a little dance until he does something.
Oh, that's a foul.
But then you end up doing what was it Iran did at the World Cup, where they afforded him too much space, and then he just shoots. You know, he has all the time in the world, easy goals. What a player!
Didn't they score like in the last minute to beat Iran, or was it 0-0?
No, they did. My dad's Iranian. It was a tough one to take.
It was a late goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thomas Muller makes me laugh so much when he gets like fouled. His reactions are so funny. He reminds me of just like a 6-year-old child who like has been watching the Premier League constantly and then plays on a Sunday and he just starts crying.
He's so great.
I
Apparently,
do like Muller.
Dante had to speak to the Bayern Munich management earlier this season because Thomas Muller was constantly teasing him about the second
Yeah.
one.
He's meant to be quite a joker. Have you seen him taking the mick out of Cristiano Ronaldo in
Yeah.
training? That was brilliant.
That little video was the best thing ever.
Oh, he's so Bavarian. Some of the interviews he does are amazing as well.
Xavi,
Really,
is this
really
guy? Is he gonna? Oh.
Bit of a letdown that.
Oh.
I wanted to see an Alonso versus Luton moment.
Mm.
What do you think about Iniesta? Do you think he's still the player he was?
No.
No? I'm inclined to agree.
Why? Oh, yeah.
I just think it may just be the fact that Barcelona have now got more players that can influence a game, and it just seems as though his influence isn't as strong. But I haven't really looked at the stats of like his passing and everything this season. But
He's got 1 assist in the last 365 days of La Liga.
is that
But
for real?
Yeah, but I don't. And a lot of people have like written him off now as like it's over. But I think it's a bit far-fetched for it to be that. But it's like he's had much more success in the Champions League if you're looking at statistics and assists and whatnot.
Yeah, assists are a strange statistic.
Yeah.
He's the guy who makes the assist before the assist.
Yeah, well, I wish they would do that because personally I would love that. It would
Be good to see,
certainly
wouldn't it?
get people like Wiltshire and Ozil a little bit more recognition, or like Xavi especially, I think.
I don't know why they don't do it in footy. I mean, they do it in ice hockey. Like in ice hockey, there's always the assist. There's the names, the 2 players that pass the puck before the goal is always there. In football, they don't do it though.
No.
Yeah.
There'll be
Yeah,
some
I'll-
website that's done it, surely.
Oftentimes, it's the killer pass that puts a guy out wide who just brings it across the box and somebody taps it in, and it's the first pass that did everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there might be a lot of meaning in it, especially since assists, I think people think they have more meaning than they actually do. I think they're not a very good proxy for how good a creative player is, how many assists they have, because it's so focused on where you are on the pitch, like should you have done something instead of an assist. It also doesn't correlate very well with key passes. So like your assists one season are going to be very different from your assists in the next season, which seems to imply that it's kind of luck-based, not skill-based. It's interesting. And I wonder if the second assist stat would be, would shine any light on a player like Iniesta.
Oh, what's a ball?
Oh,
In Barcelona, we've had majority of the play in terms of chances in this first half.
Yeah, definitely.
You just expect these guys to be finishing every chance.
Yeah.
So you're all sticking to your Barcelona winning predictions.
I mean, I personally didn't make one, but I heard everyone else's.
What do you reckon it's going to be from this point?
I still say 2-1.
Oh.
Hugh, didn't you say 3-2?
Oh.
I
No,
say 2-1.
no,
I'll
no,
probably
no.
change it depending on how the scores go. That's what I do. But 2-1.
Change your prediction depending on how the scores go.
Yeah.
Cheeky.
If only accumulators work like that.
Yeah.
I think Bayern are going to score. I think Bayern will score the first goal.
Yeah.
Oh, Rakitic with the bobsled tackle. Love that.
George, we have some comments asking to put ourselves in line with viewers. So what time are you on right now?
27 minutes, 8 seconds.
Just so that people can sync up. Sweet. Martin Hayes asks us, who's the better front three? Messi, Neymar, Suarez, Benzema, Ronaldo, Bale.
For bosses.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Because
Well, because Bale's having a dodgy season. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, he's the main man. But Benzema, I think he's a good player. I've never put him up there with the elite of the elite. You know, I think, yeah.
I think Benzema's the best striker in the world.
Yeah, I'm inclined to maybe not like go quite that far, but I think he is like basically as good as you can get for a number 9.
Nah. Sometimes he makes a meal of what should be simple. And I also believe that if you are that good, you need to have a certain arrogance about you, right? That tells the world that you're that good. Sometimes I don't think he knows he's as good as you guys think he is.
So
He doesn't dictate it.
So he's too modest to be a top player.
Giroud is. Pardon?
So he's too modest to be a top player.
Yeah, he's honestly.
Do you rate Giroud as a top striker?
No, I think Giroud's a good player, but I think it amazes me how even Giroud's confidence has gone up. And if you're looking at them in the national team, Giroud's picked him in the national team now. You know, I think, come on, you're supposed to be the Real Madrid striker. Like he just doesn't carry himself how these other top strikers carry themselves, if that makes sense. And I think that he should be more greedy with his chances. Yeah, I don't know. I think he lacks that eye of the tiger, Thierry Henry, killer instinct kind of thing, you know?
He's playing next to Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I think if he were more selfish, I'm not sure how much selfishness Real Madrid could take.
If you had to pick a player for all of the top 4 English clubs in terms of position that they could have to buy this summer to be able to compete with, say, your Barcelona's, your Real Madrid, your Bayern Munich's, what would you go for?
In which position are we talking about?
Any position. So, like, for Arsenal, who would you get? For Chelsea, who do you reckon? City, United, whatever.
Well, I mean, it's funny though. If we're talking about Arsenal, I would actually love Karim Benzema. I think that if you put a player, forget his confidence a minute and his attitude towards braggadocio or ego or whatever it is we're looking for to consider yourself top level, but we can work on that mentally, right? Yeah. As far as what this guy can do physically and technically, he can score from pretty much anywhere for me. He's a great header of the ball, good vision on the passing, he's quick, he's strong, and I think he could actually bring the best out of players like Ozil, and is probably what, as far as squad depth goes and up front, what Arsenal have been lacking to make a real challenge for the title.
I agree. But he's not better than Suarez. I'd rather Neymar over him, and he's definitely not better than Messi.
You'd rather have Neymar over Benzema?
Yeah. Look at Neymar for. Don't forget, Neymar has to play.
Oh, sit down. Lewandowski.
Oh, cheeky.
It's almost as cheeky as that Benzema comment. I still go for the Barcelona front three. I just think Benzema's better than Neymar or Suarez.
Yeah, I mean, if you put
Suarez. What?
Yeah, I'd maintain that.
Oh.
I love watching the Barcelona front three so much more because like Neymar's such a good player to watch, and Messi and Suarez too. But yeah, as an individual, Karim Benzema, creme de la creme.
He's a very good player. I'm not saying he's not better than Suarez. No way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also of the opinion that there was that moment, wasn't there, where Arsenal had the opportunity, or at least they put in that audacious bid, or it was a little bit of a Mickey take of a bid, or at least maybe from a legal standpoint, it was the perfect bid. But when Suarez looked for a second to be coming to Arsenal, in my mind's eye, I was like, "That's it. That's it. We've done it. We're here. We have reached the promised land, boys." The truth is about to prevail. But so I'm not trying to say like I wouldn't. Suarez is obviously top quality as well, but they both got their little bits of controversy outside or off the pitch, haven't they?
Yeah, Benzema's has been gone for quite a while.
You tell me why. Tell me why Benzema is better than Suarez. What can Benzema do that Suarez can't do?
I'll leave that one to Joel. That was Joel's statement.
Go on, Joel.
A few things. Firstly, he's playing as a central striker in a way that I think is more efficient than Lewandowski. I'd far rather have a striker assist 10 times and score 5 times than score 10 times and assist 0 times. I think he's wonderful from that perspective. He contributes to goal difference a lot better than Suarez does, and also quite a bit better than Lewandowski does. So like teams play better when Benzema's on the pitch.
I'm talking about on Suarez.
Yeah, but same deal. Teams play better, as in they get a better goal difference consistently when Benzema is on the pitch to when Suarez or Lewandowski is on the pitch. Yeah.
The time Suarez assisted for Liverpool last season.
I did, and still.
At least you're sticking with it, though. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have known where your allegiances lie. You're wearing a Barca top.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, Messi. How? You got literally the 2 teams around him. I can't believe it.
That's what you got to do.
I'm gonna make this a talking point on our show, Joel. Honestly, I'm gonna see if I can somehow bring it up next weekend or something like that.
Yeah. Muster a cheeky sport army.
Oh man, I'm so offended at the moment. I don't think we're
It's all part of the fun. It's interesting. Maybe I'm too stubborn.
Yeah, we'll see.
I love seeing the replay of Messi there. All the players just literally, defenders. They just shimmy, and it's like some of the best defenders in the world, and all they're doing is like shimmying with him, like trying to do their best not to jump in or not to foul him. And what happens?
His free kick's going to be interesting. You see this ricocheting off the
Messi's
crossbar.
perfect territory, isn't it? Or just outside.
Mm. Wow, someone's just commented, why are there so many dislikes? And I didn't realise there were any, but I checked it. And we have quite a few. I think it's because people are looking for the match on YouTube, which, I don't know, it seems quite strange to me. Why are you doing that? So if you're in the comments and want to give us a thumbs up to try and combat that, feel free.
Oh, we had an effort as well.
In terms of a goalkeeper that can do that as well, can move along the line without actually doing anything.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that, like, it's like an excellent free kick, and Neuer he's there and he's just holding it. It's not even a save at the end. It's just like corralled it in.
That was crazy. In terms of a league now, would you still say the Bundesliga is a better league than La Liga?
I'm waiting for Cheeky Sport Joel to say something ridiculous.
No. No, because yeah, don't get me wrong. I think that the Germans have, good technical play. Joel, don't make that face, please. Come
I've got to hide.
As I was saying, yeah, they got. Of course, German teams got really good, technical players. But I reckon you're looking at the top half of the La Liga sides. I think they're better than the top half of the German sides. And I think they would. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Lewandowski, what a touch!
Oh wow.
The end product in this game is diabolical, and I can't believe I'm saying that with the players that are on the pitch.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It should actually be like 2-1 to Barcelona at the moment.
2-1 or 3-2, right? What is going on?
3-2 would be very nice. Oh, Suarez, dive. Don't nibble him. He looks hungry.
I mean, the only player that's excused is Lewandowski, considering he's likely concussed with a broken jaw and has about 30% visibility right now with his mask on.
Yeah,
pretty fair.
I think that was a dive from Suarez. I don't know who's in line with me with the timing right now.
It looked like he might have got a touch first, but yeah, he's definitely Luis Suarezing, isn't he?
He's making a meal of it.
Annie, what's your thoughts about the question that Joel threw out?
Which one?
About is the German league better than La Liga?
I mean, both styles are so different. Both leagues are so different. I always find it kind of messy. Sorry. I mean, it's always kind of a difficult, question to answer, especially when the two leagues are really just heavily dominated by 2 or 3 teams each, and and that's it. But from a technical standpoint, I do enjoy watching.
Oh, what a save! Oh,
wow!
Mate. MVP.
Wow.
That was crazy.
I was saying I do enjoy watching the Bundesliga because of just the typical efficient nature and the organization of German football and their technical ability. It's quite fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
This game's all about Neuer right now. Come on, we need a goal. An away goal for Bayern Munich would be good. Actually, 6 away goals for Bayern Munich would be great. What's everyone's prediction for who's actually going to win the Champions League?
I think Bayern will overcome this, and then with Robben just coming back for June the 6th, I think they'll win.
Is that when the final is this year, June the 6th?
Yeah, very, very late. But it means 12 men extends into summer a bit.
True. I was going to ask you actually off air what were you going to do in the summer.
Well, we'd really like to get YouTubers together to play some football, so we'll probably do a bit of that.
Bit of 5-a-side.
Yeah. Schedule it for when Chris MD comes to mainland UK. Even if we have the pleasure of having a certain Hugh Izzy in the UK, but I don't know if you have any plans for that, man.
When's this for, man? Sorry, I missed that.
Any time during summer.
Well, I'm going to be at Wembley for the FA Cup final, hopefully, and then Champions League final. I'm hoping to be there as well.
The Champions League final.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be there anyway.
Jeez. With who?
I don't want to say just yet, but
Fair enough.
if at all possible, do you know what I mean? I could if we're still doing a 12th man, I'll say hello from wherever I am.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good. Oh god, I have such bad voice cracks. We had an offer for someone to be a 12th man correspondent live for the stadium for Juve versus Real Madrid.
Oh, fantastic! That's awesome.
Quite cool. Oh, that's really exciting. Well, if you're coming at any other point that isn't during exams.
Oh, have you got exams? Have you?
Yeah.
Stressful. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunity. The summer's quite just busy in general, really. So it's all pretty exciting.
I can't get the comments to refresh automatically on YouTube. I don't know why it's doing that.
No, they don't. You have to go to the comments page and then refresh them individually each time.
Draco Malfoy, quality name, says Suarez is the best striker in the world.
I don't know about the world, but he's definitely on the right track there. Good comment, mate.
Oh,
Very good.
Loose
Ryan
touch.
Norden says best centre back in the world. I'm going to go ahead and say John Terry still.
Oh, come on.
And I'm not. Well, I am a Chelsea fan as well, but I'm still going to stick by that from a neutral perspective. I still think he is the best centre back in the world.
Maybe.
At this point.
Maybe. I think I'd still go for Sergio Ramos, but
Yeah.
John Terry, I think he's the best in the league at least. Still.
That's very poor, you know. I mean, if come to think of it, it's because the top teams are not really producing top centre backs anymore like before. So unfortunately, you might be right.
As much as it pains you to say.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
So when we were talking about what 12 men are doing in summer, I didn't use the opportunity to plug some stuff. So I thought I'd do that now. The match you're watching is Bayern versus Barcelona. The next match is going to be on Wednesday. We're not doing the Bayern-Barca match. We're doing the Real Madrid versus Juventus match. I think we have the pleasure of George again for that one. So make sure you tune in next week. And then that is the schedule for the rest of the time. We've got Real Madrid, Juve, as I said, and then the last day of the Premier League, the FA Cup final, and then the Champions League final. So hope
Nice.
to see you then.
Good choice of picture as well with Man City getting beat by Bayern Munich.
Yeah, Mangala's putting a really funny face.
I thought City were going to do so much better when they was it this season when they won in Munich?
Brain freeze.
You know, can't remember.
When Milner scored.
What is this?
George, who do you support?
I'm a Chelsea fan, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, sitting quite proud at the moment. Don't want to rub it in too much. What about yourself?
Well, I support Arsenal.
George, oh, sorry about that. Sorry.
Hello?
George, what's your thoughts on?
Sorry, I can't hear anything. It's cracking. It keeps crackling.
What's your thoughts on this whole boring Chelsea title they're trying to give you?
Oh, my thoughts. I don't know. It's difficult to say because I don't think you can. No one can say it's attractive football. So like, I think it's like the opinion that it isn't like the best to watch is granted. But the question I say to anyone who says that Chelsea play boring football is: would you rather celebrate your team winning a trophy at the end of the season, or play attractive football for 60% of the time and win 40% of your games and come short?
I've got an answer, right? I've got an answer in that I don't think anyone can now deny that it is effective. right? We know you can buy effectively, and they did that, and they also sold effectively, and that has meant that financially they've actually done quite well the last couple of years, in my opinion.
Very well.
And obviously, the efficiency that they are getting out of the style of play that they're bringing is undeniable. But I don't think that's the thing that people are really interested in, because if you can achieve success without having to do that, I think there's a lot more respect to be had for it. And the fact that Abramovich has already got rid of Mourinho for this exact reason is just kind of probably going to, at some stage, going to come back to bite Chelsea in their arse. The way I see it, anyway. Yes, he's had success, but unless they are willing to like express themselves the way that they did in the first half of the season, I don't know if you see it the same way as I do, but it was like after the Tottenham game, he got scared and he just stopped.
Yeah, I can see that.
Trying to like do things anymore. It was more about just get the job done.
I agree, actually. To be honest, I think that game against Tottenham sort of put it. I think it's the sort of thing Mourinho dislikes. Like, it's fine to be able to win 9 out of 10 matches playing attractive football, but he doesn't like losing that one. So I think when they did get beat by Spurs, it was a case of, oh crikey, like this could go badly wrong if we keep playing like this expressive style. I just think that if we had Costa throughout the rest of this like end of the season, where we have been sort of branded as that boring team, I don't think it would have been as obvious that that is the sort of football that we were playing. I think next season will be the one for Mourinho. Like, I've seen a lot of articles about how his third years in this coming season is going to be like the defining one for him in his Chelsea career, and I agree. I just think that with 1 or 2 signings, we could play that first half of the season football for 38 games and do it again.
I mean, they talked. There was a lot of talk initially about Invincibles, wasn't there? And when you look at the season altogether, they're not that far off. They're really not that far off. It's like,
well, we got knocked out of the Champions League without even losing a game. That's just that's hard to take.
Right, I don't need to cut the brilliant chat short, but it's time for the halftime game, which many people in the chat seem excited about. For those of you, wait a second. For those of you that don't know what the halftime game is, we play a little pub quizzy thing to fill the time when the football's not on. We've got 2 sections today. We've got to fill in the gaps, and I can't remember what the other one is. So, first, fill in the gaps. So there's a quote, and you have to let me know the correct response or just funny responses, both on the panel and also in the comments. I'll be reading out the first person that gets it and or the funniest ones. So yeah, do you guys on the panel have any idea what this one is? No?
No.
in the gap. Oh, it's gone. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at it now. Go back, I can't see it. Wait, hang on. Spice just wanted to invite entire Bayern Munich teams because they'd never known.
If you're really struggling in the chat, then I can give you a clue of who said it, but not much more than that.
The Spice Girls wanted to invite.
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm totally lost.
Yeah.
How have none of you guys heard this? Okay, it's from Gary Neville.
Because
They'd never known what though. I don't get it.
It's from Gary Neville at David Beckham's wedding.
Had a drink of beer? I don't know.
I'm waiting. Have we got any funny responses to it? I'm waiting for someone in the chat to come up with one.
Team because they'd never known.
Well, nothing.
I'm so
We've
lost.
got Camel, Ruben Blake said they've never known a German before. Interesting, but unfortunately wrong.
Oh, is it something? Is it something to do with golden balls?
It's not.
Right.
I'll reveal the answer. Take you out of your misery.
Okay.
It was. Wait a sec. Hello.
I can't wait to see this now. Actually.
Oh God. Because they've never known blokes to be on top for 90 minutes and still come second.
I knew it was something about.
Wow, how sordid! How sordid!
Disgraceful behaviour.
Funny
I'd
comment.
never guess such a disgraceful thing as that.
A funny comment from Gary Neville. Right, next one. He's 6 foot something, fit as a flea, good looking. He's got to have something wrong with him. hopefully he's blank.
Peter Crouch. I'm joking, by the way.
Can we find out who said this?
If no one on the panel knows what the rest of the quote is.
Presumably they don't.
It's
I got no idea.
It's an Ian Holloway quote.
Oh wow. The most unpredictable man in football.
And it's a two-parter as well.
He's 6 foot
I'm
something.
so lost, man.
They're supposed to be hard, I'm quite pleased.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Life.
Have we got any in the comments? The people loving the Gary.
Is he talking about Olivier Giroud by any chance?
He's not. He's talking about Cristiano Ronaldo.
Right. Okay.
Probably going to say, hopefully he's got a small wiener or something.
That's the correct answer.
Wow. Wow. What is the troll's men become?
Hopefully he's hung like a hamster. Was the
Who the
official
bloody hell in their right mind said that?
Ian Holloway.
One man,
quote.
Holloway.
Ian No Filter Holloway.
I think the first person in the chat to get it, quite a few people got this one, was Jacob Hooper. But we also had
Well done,
Ashley
Jacob.
Kirby got it, MK
Good
King
man.
got it, Dan Fitzpatrick got it.
Wow, everyone got it apart from us.
Next one is the exact same quote, but like later on. Having said that, and this is again Ian Holloway about Cristiano Ronaldo, me missus has got a pet hamster at home, and
He can go forever.
That makes actually good sense.
I mean, he has just been talking about hamster penises, so it could be anything.
He's got problems, man. He gets sacked too often. That's why he comes out with all this rubbish, because like he's got too much time on his hands.
Yeah, gets relegated.
Anyone on the panel got it?
No.
Has anyone on the panel got any points so far?
No,
Oh, okay, okay.
So far, yeah.
Q, you kind of did. You kind of got a point, right?
I don't know if we're calling it a point for that.
Right.
I'm gonna have a guess, right? Right. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but you know, I didn't want to have to say it, to be honest.
Sorry to spoil you, but that is Ian Holloway on Cristiano Ronaldo and hamster penis. Next up,
Mate, does Ian Holloway have Twitter?
next up
Okay.
is, who was this? It's the guy from the thick of it, Frank Skinner, I think. This isn't a blocked out quote because it's introducing our next section, which is a few David Beckham quotes that are quite funny. I saw his talent, I saw his hair, I saw his good looks, I saw his wife, and then I saw his voice, heard his voice, and I thought, that's fair. Here are some quotes from David Beckham's lovely voice that are quite funny. First one, my parents have always been there for me, blank.
I mean, it's safe to assume that we've moved away from massive cocks now, so.
Yeah, can confirm. This one's not about hamster penis.
Maybe he's saying, I owe them everything, or I owe them a lot.
I think, yeah, that whole I owe them everything sounds like a David Beckham quote.
And they're not as rich as me.
The first person to get the previous question, I forgot that to shout out, was, who was it? Fian McNally, there we go. Sorry about my voice. None of you quite got it, but almost. Ever since I was about 7. My parents have been there for me since I was about 7. Very strange quote from David.
Where were they before?
But it doesn't stop there. Alex Ferguson is the best manager I've had at this level, blank, but he's the best manager I've ever had.
He was scary. Something along the lines of being scared.
I'm going to say, best manager at this level.
He's never going to
He's going to completely, like, I don't know, you never know David Beckham. He's not the smartest cookie in the jar, is he?
But he's always had a lot of respect for Fergie, even during the tough times. So
I reckon he might say something like Capello was my favourite, or something mad like that. Someone else's. Does he mention someone else's name by any chance?
There's no mention of someone else's name.
Oh, okay, fails. No points for you.
It's like gone.
I haven't seen anyone in the chat get it. Drill Craving was the first person to get the previous question. In the chat, we're lacking on some funny responses to these. We're going straight serious, but quite a few of you are getting them. Yeah, Drill Craven gets this one for the first time out of anyone in the comments or the panel. Again, well, he's the only manager I've actually had at this level.
Wow.
Wonderful from David Beckham. Cheers, David.
Well, that adds up.
I definitely want Brooklyn to be christened. Complete the quote.
I'm so bad at these.
Well, where do you find it? Oh my gosh. So hard. Definitely want Brooklyn to be christened.
Before the game, Danny was saying that he's not sure he's that good at trivia.
And I'm really
It's not too much
proving
of a
my
problem.
word right now.
But I don't know into what religion yet.
Yes!
Definitely
Oh,
didn't
wow,
Google.
well
I just gave
played.
myself some dignity, and then I just got scared that people were going to say I googled it, and I just had to admit it. I did. I couldn't lie. I just as soon as it came up, I was like on my keyboard.
Yeah, that was the rest of the quote. I definitely want Brooklyn to be christened, but I don't know into what religion yet.
Oh man.
Um,
How can this guy be such a good footballer, have a semi-decent wife, have children, and be a very, very successful businessman if he doesn't even know that?
the last one is not from David Beckham. It's actually from Ian Wright of a certain Arsenal fame. Or Crystal Palace fame. Without being too harsh on David Beckham,
He's not the brightest.
he's not. That's not the quote.
Oh.
Nope.
He's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal. Maybe he doesn't. No, he wouldn't say he didn't like him, would he? I don't know. No. I don't know, Joel.
It was he cost us the match. That's Ian Wright on not being harsh to David Beckham. It's an interesting one.
One way of going down that.
Guess who? We've got the second part of the halftime game. There's going to be like a section of a player's face or club badge, and you have to tell me whose face it is. And some of them I can't pronounce, so I'll just have to get up the text. Right, that's the first one.
Very good, sir. By mute.
Right, I called it first. Got it.
Right, so this round's a bit easier than the previous one.
Yeah.
I want to wait for someone in the chat to get that, but with the delay, that is not going to happen. It was indeed Mario Götze. Next time now that these are a bit easier, we might need to wait until we give away the answers.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, bollocks.
Bristol City!
Oh, that one was, of course, the best club in the world.
Brighton.
A certain city. Right. Next round, who's that?
Nedved.
No, it's not.
I can give you clues if you're struggling, but I want some guesses first.
But it's not Nedved. That's my guess.
You can only see half his face, Joel.
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh, I don't know.
First person to get Götze with the comments, it was someone called Default. And also, Nuptop and Joe Mastaloni did a good job there.
I can't think of this chap.
Someone called Jesus in the comments had the Ian Wright quote as, "He's a fucking moron." Not too bad. He is Argentinian. Any bells? He played for Barcelona.
Right. No. Argentina.
This is frustrating. I don't know.
That's not Mendieta.
I think, I'm not sure what kit he's in, but he played for Sampdoria for like 3 years.
Maxi Lopez.
There we go. There we go.
I remember he scored against Chelsea as well, and he did that crazy celebration. It upset me. I was too young.
There we go. Maxi Lopez. Has anyone got it in the comments? Yeah, quite a few. Jacob Hooper, I think, got that one first. Brilliant. Next one.
Well,
I know who that is. What's his name? Former Barcelona.
Beckenbauer.
Bobby Robson.
Bobby Robson.
Barcelona. I don't know. No?
Is it Beckenbauer?
It is. It is Franz Beckenbauer. I have a picture of me in Germany with pointing up to him in a Beckenbauer shirt. Yeah, the Bayern Munich legend, mixing this up for a Bayern Munich / Barcelona theme. And I think the final question, maybe. Yeah, I think this is the final question. Is who is this guy? And the fact that you guys can't seem to recognise him so far is quite. It has its own special comedy to it.
is it someone that we're all going to be like, oh my god, it's him?
You'll like vaguely recognise the name and then be like, oh my god, that's funny.
Oh.
It's also relevant. It's relevant. That's your first clue. It's relevant to tonight's match. The first person to get Beckenbauer in the comments was Mark Lynch, followed by Irresponsible Ethan. We have a lot of people again asking if we're going to show the match live. No, the point is you mute your TV and listen to us. So I'm sorry to disappoint.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
All right, we'll finish this one quickly. He was signed by Pep Guardiola and is famously Guardiola's worst ever signing. He is a Ukrainian centre-back.
Wait, don't say it. This is the guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? It's, oh god, wait. He played for Shakhtar, right?
Yeah.
He is called...
Don't worry, I can't pronounce it even when...
Is his first name Dimitri?
Konoplyanka.
No, Konoplyanka still plays.
Is his first name Dimitri? Because I can't say his surname, but I think I know who it is.
I think so. I can't say his surname either.
Is it begin with a C, his surname?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know it is, I just can't say his name.
Chigrinsky.
Yeah, that's it, something like that.
Yes.
I think he signed for Barcelona for like 20 million. Crazy sums of money. And it was crap, and then left straight away, and was Guardiola's worst ever signing. But let's move on to the second half. I hope you enjoyed the halftime game.
It's gonna be a goal here. Xabi Alonso.
Can we for the second half put the links to the YouTube video on Twitter again? Try and get everything going.
Okay.
Come on, Bayern. Come on, Bayern.
I love that cheeky Xabi Alonso free kick, trying to put it under again. It's clever.
What are they doing? Stop messing around. All of this bloody touching each other in the penalty area. Grow up. Dani Alves, he's one football player I really, really dislike.
Why is that?
He's in terms of, obviously Chelsea have been caught up for surrounding refs this season. If there's one player in the world who does it more than anyone else, it's Dani Alves. He's just dirty as well.
Not as dirty as Ramos, but yeah.
Oh bollocks! I put up a link to the 12th men 5 minutes ago, but it's a video of Ed Miliband that I was watching. Shameful.
Ed Miliband. Oh dear.
Yeah, general election tomorrow. We won't talk about that.
Oh god, it's not even. Don't even.
There's no politics on 12th men.
Good.
By the way, was that Dani Alves just now on the break?
Yeah.
Nothing better than Barcelona breaking with 5 guys with Dani Alves on the ball, leading the brigade.
I'm not denying he's a good player. I just don't like him.
Yeah. Do you reckon? So that whole him going to Man United is probably off, isn't it? I haven't heard anything.
Transfer rumours are really weird. I never really believe anything until I hear like that player being replaced the other way. like a rumor from another player coming in to replace him.
Mhm.
I haven't seen like anything about Barcelona trying to sign a new right back, so I don't know.
I understand what you mean. It's weird. Like for example, today I saw uh, Man United have apparently contacted Tottenham, or they're thinking about getting Loris in. I was like, wow, that means this the Gea thing might actually happen.
Mm.
Even though I doubt it happened this summer. But,
I
yeah.
think that should be United's priority, keeping him.
If they could swap him and pay some money to get Bell, I think that should be their priority.
Actually, yeah, that'd be good. I've heard that Real Madrid want to sign Begovic.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you wonder where are they going to fit all of these players.
Hmm. Oh dear. See you later.
Oh, wow.
Come on, Bayern. I think unless Barcelona win this by 2 goals, I actually think Bayern Munich are going to go through.
They don't lose at home, do they?
And they score buckets of goals.
Yeah.
Who's beaten them at home this season? Was the Wolfsburg game at the Allianz? It doesn't happen too often, for sure.
Hmm.
For sure, they're an incredible team. I finally got the link right on Twitter. There we go.
Yeah, don't send a UKIP speech out now.
That's got to be what they're playing for as well, hasn't it? Try not to
Yeah.
leave themselves with too much work to do like Porto.
That was extraordinary, though, that was, wasn't it?
It's just unreal, yeah.
It's just the finishing was... Well, again, they could have scored opportunities in this game, but it's just everything that they did was just golden. And do you see Lewandowski's goal the other day? It was sort of like the turn-in... It was like a turn-in volley. I can't remember who they were playing. I can't remember the score either. It was just ridiculous.
He is so good. Go away.
I want to see Costa have a full season at Chelsea. See what he can do in terms of like if he can maybe like hit the 30 goals per season thing.
I think if he was fit, he could definitely do it.
If he was fully fit, I think he'd have definitely won the Golden Boot.
Yeah, I think he's also more deadly than Benzema in front of goal.
Oh, we're back.
Relighting the old flame.
Round 2.
Honestly, I do. I don't know.
I'm sure, man.
Even as a Chelsea fan, I don't know. I think
I think Benzema's a better player.
Yeah. I just think every team needs a Costa sort of character.
Yeah. Why is he always angry? I just
Have you seen the pictures of him when he was like 10 in his school? There's like all the pictures, all of his like school friends are just like really like looking like their age, and there's him just looking like a 60-year-old, and he's like.
So he's always okay. It's funny because we were pranking him the other day, right? We were pretending to be security, and at one point we were so close to him, I was just thinking, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't push me. But surprisingly, he was like really smiley and stuff like that, and he's very up for banter and stuff like that.
Mm.
When he's on the pitch, he's like a completely different person.
Did he understand what you were saying?
I think so because he was smiling and giving us thumbs up and stuff like that. So I'm assuming it was alright.
Generally, the thumbs up is the international sign of I don't understand a word you're saying.
So true.
When I was at Arsenal when I was a kid, they like literally every kid that came into the club that didn't speak any English, the first thing they learned was just to smile and give a thumbs up whenever anybody was asking them anything. Like, and you could be asking it like not even a yes/no question, like something that needed an answer, and all they would do is just smile and give a thumbs up.
I think Bayern are going to score soon. Barcelona are leaving it too long. Oh, that could have easily been given as a foul.
Are we still with the belief that
second leg at home is more of an advantage than second leg away. I don't know
Yeah.
the truth.
I think so.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Well, as a Chelsea fan, every time we've played the second leg at home, it's always been good. Well, not every time, most times. And away, it's never been as. I don't know.
I think it depends. Like, depending on what the aggregate is, like the home crowd can get a bit antsy at times, and if you're playing away from home, then it's just a a bunch of supporters kind of getting frustrated with their own team and not really doing anything with you. So I think it depends really on what the aggregate is going into the game.
Yeah, I think it's better to be at home.
Oh, that was close again. Bayern finding that little pass now.
Oh, lovely football though.
I'll just wait another minute and then give my response. Oh, what a pass! Oh, Thomas, not quite. Yeah, I think the away goals rule still counts in extra time, which seems like it's advantageous to be away for the second leg. But actually, penalty shootouts are a really unfair way, in my opinion, to decide a football game. Because I think the stat is that, like, across the top 5 leagues and like long period studies, the home team wins the penalty shootout 70% of the time, which really, really like heavily implies that it's not just like a 50-50, skill-based thing. So yeah, I think it is better to be the home team for second leg.
I look at the treble-winning team, and I don't know if it's me, but back then it always seemed as if it was better to play the second leg away, and due to the goals as well.
They can't handle Messi though. Bayern's defense.
No one.
You can.
I think this game's getting like really interesting now because it's getting more open.
Yeah, it's way more open than the first half. It's crazy when we were talking about Muller. Like, already he's been in kind of twice, like, in good little spaces, and Barcelona's defense isn't just a bunch of Joe Schmoes either, and he's just playing off like just in those little gaps between the center back and the fullbacks, and he's getting in such good areas.
Messi knows that FIFA have released a special Ronaldo card tonight, so he wants to. He's got a point to prove now.
I thought it was for the hat tricks in La Liga. I thought it was for the hat tricks in La Liga, not the Champions League thing.
I'm not sure. Well,
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, fair enough. People are still saying there's no Spanish football after the 16th of May.
Oh, Neuer. Easy.
I've been in contact with Twitter, but is that actually true? The 16th of May Spanish football thing?
I don't see how. Why would you do that?
I've no idea.
What positives would that possibly have on Spanish football, in the slightest? Or am I just missing like a really easy point here?
No, I've got nothing. Oh, wait. I've just thought of a great segue line. Come on. There we go. But wait, what did you say, George?
I completely forgot now.
Sorry. I had a great segue, but it's gone. So instead, I can do my one-half advertisement. The next game we're doing is Real Madrid versus Juventus. It's the exact same day, Wednesday, but in a week's time. So I hope you join us then. The social media links are on the right-hand side. So follow us on Twitter. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. And we'll see you then. And in case you're wondering what's coming after Real versus Juve, we have City versus Southampton for the last game of the season. We have the FA Cup final and the Champions League final. So massive games coming up on the 12th end, and we hope to see you then. Sweet. There's my little advertisement done. We should also definitely re-advertise Fury 90. If you haven't downloaded Fury 90, the app. Well, I mean, if you're on Android, then you can download it right now. And then, am I right that it will just come to you when it's out? What's the procedure with that, Danny?
So basically, right now, everywhere in the world, you can get on the waiting list.
That's an unbelievable little run there.
Yeah, if you sign up for the Holder app now, you can reserve your team name, and we'll get in touch with you, and you can get into the beta. So, just in the Google Play Store, you can just search Fury 90, and you can download the Holder app.
Sweet.
I think Barcelona are going to score. Someone's going to score in the next 10 minutes. I can't believe this is 0-0.
It's such an open game as well.
Yeah, it's not like a boring 0-0.
Bayern haven't had a shot on target yet.
The last 12 men we did was Arsenal-Chelsea. That was a boring 0-0.
Oh man, that was so... I was doing the Sky Fan Zone. They couldn't have picked a worse game to have to try and like remain entertaining for 90 minutes. It was a struggle. There was just nothing in the game. It was the worst football match I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of to be expected though. I don't think we'll do another Arsenal versus Chelsea match again.
I think it was just the time of the season as well. Like you could have... It was quite obvious Mourinho was going to go there and not really do anything.
Oh, and Iniesta's trying his little shimmies, but they're not coming off.
Where's Andy, by the way?
I'm not entirely sure. He said he'd come on.
Oh, what a ball! This is it. Neuer again. Wonderful.
Oh wow! How has he done that? Oh wow!
That is so good.
Oh god!
Unbelievable goalkeeper.
Ridiculous.
What a pass! What a
Oh
run!
my god!
Oh god! Neuer, man. It's just...
It's amazing.
Neuer's been Bayern Munich's saviour in this game.
Yeah. Even if he lets one of those in, like it's
Oh,
not even...
Neymar settle. Oh.
Even if he lets one
Oh, jeez.
Neymar's feet are just ridiculous right now. Like the last couple of runs he's done have been exquisite.
He's so good, he just nearly 1-2'd with Thiago. Nearly got it.
Oh.
This game is getting very, very, very tasty. Just have a shot. Muller, shoot.
Watching Neymar's
I
like...
just want someone to unleash like a 70-yard thunderbolt, like Xabi Alonso from in his own half, off the bar. It's just all it needs.
Watching Neymar is a bit like watching Cristiano Ronaldo before 2012 when he became a bit boring.
That's an outrageous statement.
I don't know. You know, when he stopped all the skills.
Yeah, the pointless ones.
Yeah. Oh, I love the pointless skills. Yeah, they don't help his game, but it's part of the fun.
Ooh, what a good tackle that was. Well done. No, for God's sake. Tell you what, there's some haircuts and a half in this Barcelona team. Neymar's just Neymar. Messi's gone for a trim.
I was
Shot back inside 2014.
I was staring at Vidal's yesterday. It's so well maintained. Like that hazard
Props.
going up a side of his Mohican, and then like a completely different thing going on there. It's crazy. It's crazy. How do you do that? I feel like my haircuts are getting quite expensive.
Twitter's loving this game though.
Everyone in the comments said the Spanish thing was something about a disagreement over TV rights. I'll have to check that out afterwards.
Let's see. Banning it indefinitely after then because the Spanish FA aren't happy with the new TV rights deal that's coming into play because they aren't getting as much money and the lower league sides aren't. Well, that's fair enough.
Oh.
Oh, how? Oh! Not quite, Neymar. I'm trying. I'm doing better this week than usually.
Come on, someone just score a goal. Oh, Rakitic has gone in. I'm playing with this with no sounds. So I can't tell when the referee's blown his whistle. Someone says, where do you think Depay will go?
I suppose it's got to depend somewhat on Champions League football, who gets fourth. Or that could play a part in it. He does have a great relationship with Van Gaal, though, so lots of people say that's...
Yeah. Does anyone actually think that Liverpool could actually overtake United this season?
United have lost 3 on the trot. They look to be back to not really knowing what they're doing again, in my opinion. I'm not totally convinced that where they're getting the points from. And three on the bounce, and Van Persie missing that penalty. I think suddenly it gave Liverpool the tiniest little bit of hope. It's maybe a little outside chance, but United have been they've been really poor all season, in my opinion, and then they've just started to find something. Even though they've been grinding out results, they looked like they were beginning to find something, but now I'm not so sure.
I totally agree with you. I think the whole season they've been blighted by thinking that, when we get it right. I just think that you've been crap the whole season. It's just that when I say we as the Arsenal guys and City, we haven't been the best either. You may argue, because I know you're a diehard Arsenal, but I just don't think the others have really mounted a challenge, which has allowed them to be in the position that they're in pretty comfortably as well.
Yeah, that's it.
They've both got big games too, don't they? Liverpool play Chelsea next, and then United play Arsenal as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I think both could lose that, which means then United will probably cruise to fourth. But in reality, I don't think they deserve to be like a... I think next season in the Champions League, unless they do spend probably 150 odd million, they're still going to struggle.
Yeah.
I mean, for that Liverpool game, is Mourinho going to go full strength? Is he going to accept nothing short of another win, or is he maybe going to try and blood something? Their mentality is surely going to be like, we're done, lads. We're on holiday already.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like to see players like Loftus-Cheek playing, Cuadrado get 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've won the league now, so I don't care what the score is, but you don't want to lose to Liverpool either, especially at home.
Yeah, he's going to want to win. I wish I was you, George. I really do, honestly. I look at you, so jealous. It's ridiculous. You guys are going to dominate, man.
But you think Chelsea will dominate for a while now?
Yeah. Unless Pep comes over, or unless maybe you might, if Ancelotti maybe comes over and I say to Man City, but besides that, if it's not any of those two managers, I think Jose's got it in the bag.
What do you think about City? Do you think, what about Jurgen Klopp? Do you think he might go to City, or maybe Rodgers leave Liverpool, Klopp go to Liverpool?
He might go to City, but it doesn't mean he's going to be the right man for City. He's just the only available man, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I hope Ancelotti doesn't get sacked from Real Madrid.
Yeah.
It would be so classic Madrid to get Ledesma and then sack the manager next season.
Yeah. It's getting dirty. Oh, Neymar.
Ooh.
Mate, if you're going to square up to the referee, you're going to get sent off, mate.
Oh.
I'm frustrated.
Oh.
That's a bad tackle as well.
No, don't headbutt him. Oh, if that's Di Maria, it's a straight red, and Mark Clattenburg might even give him a little punch as well.
I cannot believe this is 0-0.
Have you guys seen the new system that UEFA is doing for the Champions League next year?
No, tell us about it.
So, like teams like like finishing, basically winning your league is the most important thing now. Like, so they've actually made it into a Champions League where if you finish, if you finish top of your league, you're given, you're basically a ranked team and you go into your own pot. So, like for example, like the teams in England, like Arsenal and United, that generally finish in the top 4 and qualify for the Champions League, they won't just be the top seeds in their pot anymore. They'll actually go into groups with like the league winners. So it could be like a Man United, Barcelona in a group, for example, next year. And if you win, I believe if like Barcelona were to win the Champions League and win the league, then the Netherlands is the 8th team that their champion will be in their own. They'll be the number 1 team in their pot. It's really interesting, but it puts way more value on basically winning your league. Like, and the teams that are involved in the top 8 are Spain, England, Germany, Italy, Portugal, France, Russia, and the Netherlands. So those teams will have a way better chance of going through. It's interesting.
Saying that though, there's still be like the. So did you say the Russian and the Dutch league?
Yeah, Russia's 7. So the Dutch league will only have their top team be in like the number 1 seed in a pot if Barcelona win the league and then win the Champions League, basically.
Okay.
Or another team win the league and then win the Champions League.
I think Real Madrid are going to win La Liga.
Yeah.
Only because for some stupid reason I think Barcelona are going to get beat Atletico. Don't know why I think that. I just do.
Pretty nuts. Both Madrid and Barcelona have scored 105 goals in the league this season.
There's a goal coming. Oh, deflected! Oh! That was written in the stars. Thought Thiago got it.
I think there might be a goal coming. Oh, deflected.
I really want to troll everyone if there is a goal and just be like, oh, that was so bad. And then you'll all be like, ah!
I think I said that I thought Real Madrid would win the league like a month ago on 12 Men, and everyone laughed at me. That wasn't very nice.
They can laugh at me now.
Yeah, we'll see. In
There we go.
next year, when Benzema scores 0 goals for a season.
We'll refer back to this one now. You'd have privated this stream by then.
Yeah. There is somewhere on 12 Men, I challenge a viewer to find, there's me saying that Wilshere would be as good as Xavi. Something really, really stupid.
Here we go, Suarez. This is going to be it. Oh, Rakitic.
How's that for a touch from Suarez?
Bends it. What is that, Louis?
Oh, Lou.
It's end product, man. It's not there.
That's a lie.
All things considered, would you say Guardiola, it's all going to plan right now for Guardiola?
Yes.
I mean,
Barcelona
Barcelona have scored 14 goals in their last 2 games. Munich have lost their last 2 games. And their team's, slightly depleted as well, and they've come to Barcelona and it's a 0-0 still after 72 minutes. It's not too bad.
I think, you can't say it hasn't.
Yeah, and because this is over 180 minutes, it's like, what can Barcelona now do in the final kind of 15, 18 minutes that Bayern won't be able to make up back at the Allianz?
Exactly.
My uni roommates are watching me live next door. Which is I might invite them in a sec.
Do it.
Yeah? Ollie and Harry, if you're watching, you're welcome to come in for 5 or 10 minutes.
Only for 5 minutes, though, then you're out.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments, SkillGamer11 says, thoughts on Griezmann. I've heard that Chelsea are in for Griezmann.
Why? Who would he replace? It doesn't even make sense.
I think it would be... I've heard a lot of things, actually. I've heard that they want Lacazette and then offload Remy.
Yeah, I heard that.
I really like Remy, though. I don't think Remy deserves to be sold.
Yeah. It's true. He's better than I thought he was, to be honest with you.
Here we go. This is a chance. Very big chance.
Oh.
Wasteful! You shit, mate!
Guessing that's not a goal then.
No. 100% no. There's not. I don't actually think it's gonna be a goal anymore. I don't know what I've said it the whole way through. I just think someone's gonna score like now. But defensively, they've both been so sound. I'm gonna just get shit on right now. One of them's just gonna finish like 3-3.
Man.
Oh, it's a shame. We picked for 12th men that Bayern Munich Porto game, Arsenal Liverpool games, the Manchester Derby crazy games, and now we've had 2 0-0s in a row. Cool.
What's the next one? Real Madrid Juve?
Yeah, you're on it.
Yeah, that definitely won't be 0-0.
Yeah, that's true. Thoughts on Dybala, says Bargy2K. Anyone have any strong opinions there? Or any Serie A watchers among us?
I think
I don't really watch it.
I heard Inter Milan are really interested in him trying to make a statement this summer. So
Does that mean that Icardi's going to Chelsea?
this is it. It's that time, isn't it? When it's silly season.
But Icardi to Chelsea had real depth behind it. Because Di Marzio was talking about it quite a lot in January. So that could definitely happen if the intent is still there.
I don't really want Chelsea to sign a striker.
They have to.
Yeah, Drogba's like...
No, as in like a striker that would... See, I'm a massive fan of Remy, so I will stand by Remy like all the way. I don't want them to sign a striker. Oh, is it a penalty? No, of course it's not. Let's dive. Look, they're all surrounded. Piss off, Iniesta, mate. You don't have to do that. You said no. It's not a pen. What are you doing? No, I don't want them to sign a striker that will put Remy either on the transfer list or down the order.
Yeah.
Goal! What a goal!
Oh man!
Oh wow! It had to be. It had to be that
What a
guy.
goal!
Which guy?
Lionel Messi!
Oh, Leo! How has Neuer not got that?
That is poor keeping. I've sung his praises all game. We all have.
So now Ronaldo and Messi are tied again. I think. Wow. Nice goal. Messi in the Champions League is something else. Like watching him play against the very best. The game he scored 4 or 5 against Leverkusen. The PSG game where he had a thigh injury and came on in the second half and changed the game even though he couldn't sprint. That was crazy. And then the first half of the City match in the last round.
Oh, what a strike, huh?
Just the greatest of all time.
I'm about to retweet a disgusting comment. Only a Chelsea fan would retweet this. Lionel Messi is the closest the footballing world will ever get to Eden Hazard.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, George, you were saying you don't want to see Remy go down the list.
No, I don't. I think he's. I don't know. I just think he's a great. I think he's a great striker.
I think he's very good.
Everywhere he's played in the Premier League, he's proven he's a goal scorer. I think it's just a shame, almost, that he doesn't get the opportunities at Chelsea because as a footballer, he could play at most Premier League clubs as a main man every week. But I don't know. I don't want to see him go. That's why I don't want us to sign like a Griezmann or a Dybala or anyone like that.
No, he's very good. He's much better than I thought. And when I look, especially when I saw him in the first half of the season. I just looked at Wenger and just with beady eyes because I thought, there you go again. You're letting someone go.
Mm. I'll get so much stick. It was a joke. Jesus Christ. I think this is literally my favourite thing. People get so angry on Twitter about like football. It's so funny. Oh, this is it now. Alaba, bit of confusion. Messi's running again. That's a good tackle. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, now down the other end. Oh, go on, Mario Götze. Your misses is stunning. Go on. Spread it. Oh. This game's brilliant now.
Yeah, it's not bad when two subs are Xavi and Götze.
Yeah. What about Alaba? Does anyone disagree that he's the best left back in the world?
I would.
Who would you go for?
Marcelo.
Yeah? Oh! Oh! Oh, what a goal! He's ridiculous!
What's happened?
Oh! What have I just seen? Oh my word! Stop! Oh my word!
That is just
Stop!
ridiculous.
Oh my god! What a goal!
That is... he's unreal. He's unreal.
What a goal!
Look at this bloke. Oh, anyone watching Sky? The guy in the Argentina shirt. What brilliant timing. Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He's so
That was
good.
just
We're witnessing
unbelievable.
something unbelievable here.
Oh my days.
Wow.
Safe to say he's the greatest of all time.
I'm not even going to open my mouth at this comment. Just because I always stand by Ronaldo, and you can't almost disagree that Messi isn't when he's doing things like this on the screen.
Oh, he's just made Jerome. Oh my word!
Yeah, by far, I reckon he's better.
Oh, what is going on out here?
Well, there's another thumbs up for my John Terry's the best centre back comment. Boateng's just got absolutely.
Amazing.
That's dread.
He's made
Messi,
like.
mate, how many goals you scored against Chelsea, pal? Oh yeah, you haven't.
Oh, he's made like the World Cup's defender. Like the World Cup winning defender look like a fool.
Messi sent Boateng back to the 1700s.
And then chipping Neuer like that.
Just like that, beat Ronaldo's record.
Wow.
Wow.
So I'll go back to my statement about Guardiola. Things are not going to plan.
All I need is a Bayern Munich goal now, and the bets come in.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? Like all the stories like leading up to this were like you better believe that Guardiola is like preparing his team for Messi, but it's like you can't.
Can't.
You can watch as much video as you want, but
This could be a huge 10 minutes because I don't know, 2-0. I still think Bayern Munich could come back and win.
They've done it. Oh my word, what is going on? That was an incredible goal. Two incredible goals, man. I thought Neuer could have done better on the first, but that was just unreal. Messi, do not tell me that this guy is not the best player in the world. Come on now, Cristiano Ronaldo is not on this guy's level. I'm sorry, he's not on this guy's level.
Looks like he doesn't even try.
No, but Messi doesn't have a nice brand of boxer shorts like Ronaldo does. So. Mate, the material on those, I don't have any, but I can just imagine.
No.
Suarez, don't make me choke on my. Oh.
Neymar,
Bayern Munich still have the ball.
he's brought it a bit wide, didn't he?
Oh, great ball. Suarez doing it now, it's over the bar.
I think all this game needed was a goal to be considered such a brilliant match, because it has been really good. Not just those two moments. I just think generally it's been
it's been a great match. You know, for a while I was thinking like this is just one of the best 0-0s ever. There's been loads of chances for Barcelona, and to be honest, Bayern have had chances. They might not have hit the target, but they've had moments. They could have had a couple in the first half.
Oh my god!
What a goal! Oh wow! I've just got that Vine on replay. It's just like Jerome. He is dizzy.
Man of the match, Messi tonight.
Oh my word! EA is just gonna get so much money
in their pockets, just lying. I've bought so many accounts today. I'm not gonna say how many.
If is it gonna be a right wing card?
I think if it is, yeah.
I mean, that to me that is just like that completes it for me. It completes it for me with like striker Ronaldo. Oh, La Liga teams, they're just wonderful to use on FIFA. It's like
yeah. It's getting me excited again for this bloody awful game. I don't even care.
But then, at the same time, don't write Bayern off. We know what they're capable of. That's maybe going to make the second leg just more thrilling.
Joel,
Are
are you sure you don't want to cover the second leg of this game?
Yeah.
We could change it. I just thought we might want to mix it up with different teams.
Yeah. No, I think it's probably still a good idea. I think Real Madrid are going to turn up in the second leg of that one too.
Yeah, they'll both be incredible games, I'm sure.
Come on, Bayern. Get one. Get one. They're still going to win like 5-1 at home anyway, so it don't really matter.
Oh, wow.
Oh! For God's sake, what a letdown. Good old Bastian. He hit the post. He hit the post. He hit the post.
Schweinsteiger's taken a turn for the worse since the World Cup.
I've just realised I've been twizzling a bloody screwdriver for the last 10 minutes in my hands. What the hell?
Analysis.
It's just helping. It's helping my thought process.
Oh, Neymar, please get up.
Iniesta's going off.
For who?
He's been pretty average, I don't know. No end product, but
Rafinha's coming on.
He's been so good this year.
that's crazy. The brothers are on then.
Oh, yeah.
Is Thiago still on? He's got to be. That's awesome. How good is that for the family? Come on now.
Well. Who's the?
Still see one more goal.
Who's the elder guy they're related to? There's a Brazil legend that's like an uncle of theirs or something.
Yes, I can't remember the guy's name, but you're right. It's he's played for Brazil as well.
I always find that particularly interesting, like the odds of actually becoming a professional footballer, and then like you and your brother both become professional footballers.
Speaking of what it takes to become a professional footballer, as a Premier League scout, what do you reckon it takes? What did you see in a certain Zelalem, Joel Campbell?
Well, I mean, at Arsenal, obviously the manager. I mean, these are all top clubs. Look at players like this as well, but like players that are. I mean, they have to be technically, excellent. They have to be technically good enough to be able to compete at that level. And then, of course, just intelligence is another big thing. I saw Gideon, I think Gideon for the first time when he was 13, and immediately he kind of stood out because when he was on the ball, like he always knew what was coming next, and a lot of 13-year-olds, and you're watching them kind of just react instead of, making decisions before they get the ball, and he always knew exactly what was going on around them. I remember the first time I saw him, they were playing a 5v2 or a 4v2 possession game for 20 minutes, and he never went into the middle at all, just because of how intelligent he was and his awareness, kind of what was going on around him. Of course, that will get you to a certain, level, and then other things have to come into play as well. How much you want it and all that. And the Premier League isn't an easy league at all to make it in, obviously. and kind of talent will bring you to a certain point, and then players having to want it and actually, kind of fight through all the adversity and everything as you go through everything is obviously a very important thing. So I mean, Gideon's an excellent player, and he's done so well to get to where he is. He still has a ways to go to make it at a club like Arsenal, but I think he's on the right track right now.
Quality. You don't get that kind of insight on 12 men too often. Usually it's just George playing around with a screwdriver or... Yeah.
The odd in Holloway quote talking about hamsters and...
Ronaldo's bloody penis. Oh, Suarez. He's causing a raucous down there now. He wants to fight.
Well,
Or a bite.
Uh-oh.
There's an extravagant dive there. I don't know.
Yeah, he's like kind of pushes people out of the way and then just...
I've got to say, that's one area where I think Bayern Munich can strengthen is at right back. I've heard rumours that Ivanovic has been on their radar.
I hope not. I'll cry if he leaves.
Yeah.
I love him. He's a bit of a play actor at times, but he's a fabulous right back.
You're going to have to let him go at some point. Your right backs are doing very well in the youth team. Maybe an opportunity.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think next season Mourinho's got to keep every asset he's got. Because I think next season's going to be the season where if we do very well, then he could set up a dynasty at Chelsea. If we don't next season, I think Abramovich's patience will wear out, even though we've won the league this year and the Capital One Cup.
And I just don't get that, because for a team who haven't won the league in like 9 years, I just don't get how people can be so upset so quickly.
Yeah, no, me neither. I was upset when Di Matteo they got rid of him.
Yeah, but they didn't really believe that Di Matteo had done it. That's why.
Yeah, that was a brilliant moment.
He hasn't done too badly over in Germany.
Schalke, yeah.
I mean, they're definitely not making top 4, but I think they're like 10 points behind or something. Like, definitely not. But when he took over them, something like that, they were really, really in a state of disrepair. And they haven't been bad. They play a very weird 5-3-2 thing. Occasionally, like, Boateng plays up front. And they sometimes play like centre backs in midfield as well, despite having 3 at the back. But they're a fun team to watch. If you're a fan of youth football, Schalke are a great team to watch.
Really?
I didn't know that.
How did they do in the Youth Champions League this year?
Pardon?
How well did they do in the Youth Cup Champions League?
I have no idea. I meant watching their senior team, but the young players playing in their senior team.
Oh, okay.
Like, Avdiya's been on loan a lot, but great player anyway. Nastasic, Draxler, Maya.
Joel, I was about to be really impressed with you, like just tracking the German leagues, like youth football, lately, like knowing all about Schalke's youth setup.
Yeah, that's good knowledge. Very good.
I hold back quite a lot. I also watch like Shivkovic play for Partizan. I like to keep track of like 10 players a season.
That's a really cool idea, actually. It'd also be a good idea to like pick almost straw poll for. Oh, here we go. Neymar's in. He's in. This could be it. This could be the tie. It's the tie. 3-0. I can't believe it.
Oh wow! Wow! It's oh my word!
Messi, Neymar. Oh, he's through, and he's so quick. He's left. Who's that? Rafinha for dead.
I'm such an idiot. 32 seconds ago.
What a goal! Neymar is so fun to watch. He makes it so enjoyable.
Better than
I should just stay away from Twitter when football's on. I jinx things so much. I literally said 10 seconds before the goal went in, still think Bayern at home will win by 2 goals or more without too much trouble.
Like I said in the beginning of the match, Barcelona 3, Bayern Munich 0.
Yeah, that constantly transitioning prediction of yours, Joel. What a game, though, boys. What a game.
Unbelievable.
What an ending. We're coming to the end. Hugh, do you want to do your beautiful wrap up?
I mean, as far as on my part, it's always a pleasure being involved in the 12th Men. If you aren't as well already subscribed and following everyone who is involved, make sure you go and click on everyone's lovely little faces and whatnot, because they're all deserving of your attention. Danny, obviously, very knowledgeable in the game. Joel himself, great tweeter, does great videos as well. We've got George on board now. It's a fantastic little thing going on here, and obviously we've got Cheeky who's doing his little psychic analysis and whatnot. So, from me, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Twitter, you're more than welcome to. If not, I still love you either way. And I'll let someone else speak now.
Danny, could you put your headphones back in?
My headphones?
I think they're playing out the
There, I
screen
know.
because it's getting feedback from you to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've got to do that again,
Can you-
Danny.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, what a beautiful speech. Yeah, you should subscribe to everyone in the Hangout, because you're all fantastic guys. I mean, Hugh, some of the stuff you're doing for Squawker at the moment is awesome, and brilliant on Twitter. Cheeky Sport, up and coming, and well deserved too. George, is one of my favourite YouTubers, and Danny, I'm sure I don't need to say that much.
Cheers, man.
And also subscribe to the 12th Men. We shouldn't forget that.
Subscribe to the 12th Men.
The game's over, but it's been a pleasure having all of you. And we'll see you for Real Juve next week.
Fantastic.
Thank you guys for having
Joel,
me.
and whatnot.
See you guys.
Thank you guys.